right. How is everyone's Monday night going? I am going to share my screen with you all. Give me a big thumbs up if you can see it. I minimize majority of my 30 tabs, so that way you guys don't see how ADD my brain is. And we're going to hop into full screen. All right, welcome everybody. So I am Joscelyn. Everybody calls me Joss. And I am here to run this Open Your Business Basics call for you guys. So this is going to be a quick call. We're going to be in and out in 30 minutes. And what we're going to do is we are going to jumpstart your business. This is an interactive call. We're going to do things that are of value and worth your time to move your business forward. So first thing I want to let you guys know, this call, we are going to be giving away some prizes. It's very interactive, like I said, and the people that interact the most and who do the most work on here are going to get some goodies. Is there anybody on this call that loves checklists? I am a checklist girl. Sign me up for the checklist. So I have a fun little checklist, color-coded, pretty lines. Plus, I'm going to give you guys all of my favorites. Peppermint mocha was one of the, I love the checklist, awesome. Peppermint mocha is one of my absolute, it is my absolute favorite Shakeology flavor. It's a seasonal flavor, so we're gonna give away a packet of this. The pomegranate berry bevy is my favorite bevy. I had at least one today. I think it was just one. So good, so delicious, helps to curb cravings. And my go-go juice, the lemon energize, love, 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 love. So we're going to have some giveaways for anybody who is interactive and participates in this call. So make sure that you're commenting in the chat anytime that I ask a question, and we are going to get started here. So I want you guys to let me know, who is a brand new coach? Drop it in the chat. Or when did you start coaching? Is this your first month? Have you been doing this for a year? Have you been doing it for 5 years? How long have you been here, and where are you at in your business? So what we're going to do is we are going to jumpstart our business and teach you guys how simple it is to grow and build a business with Beachbody and this team. First thing I want to do is I want to give you a little bit of background on me. Like I said, my name is Joscelyn. Everybody calls me Joss. I have a background in pediatric speech and feeding. And I have been coaching for 5 years now. And I actually started working as a full-time speech and feeding therapist, working 4 10-hour days. And I slowly built this business, and it was when I was home on maternity leave with our first baby 4 years ago that I realized that I wanted to see what this business could do and how it could grow, and if I'd be able to spend more time at home with my babies. Because realistically, when I was working a 10-hour day, I'd leave at 7:30 and get home at 7:30. That would give me 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening after my daughter woke up and went to bed to see her on the days that I worked. And that just wasn't the life that my husband and I wanted for our family. So I really dove in. And now I've been a coach for 5 years, but now 4 years later, we had 3 babies in 3 years. And with every baby, I was able to reduce my work hours to be home with my kids more. So I went from 4 10-hour days to 2 8-hour days. And then after our second baby, I went to 1 8-hour day. And after we had our third baby, 3 under 3, we were actually relocated for my husband's job a week after I had my son. And we decided that I would stay home with them. And I absolutely love being a pediatric speech and feeding therapist, but I love being with my babies more. And that was my calling. That was where I was supposed to be. And Beachbody allowed me to do that, because throughout the last few years, I put in the consistency and the time, and I shared what I loved. And it brought this amazing opportunity for our family. So I want you guys to know that you can make what you want of this business. It could be a vehicle to whatever your dreams are: saving, paying off debt, being home with your family, doing vacations, whatever it is that you guys want. The sky's the limit. You just have to dive in, be passionate, and share what you love. So, all right, here we go. We are going to get started. And tonight we are going to talk about, here's our agenda. We are going to talk about where you're going to start as a coach, the rhythm of this business, how to announce your business, and the grand opening of your business. If my computer will let me go forward, maybe. There we go. All right. So we are going to start by you guys grabbing a pen and paper, because this is going to be a call that I want you guys to take notes. I want you guys to write down the tips and things that we are going to be talking about. And we are going to get started. So the first thing that you want to do as a coach is you want to set up your getting started right, your GSR call with your coach. And most of you have already done that. If you have not already, reach out to your coach. If you don't have an upline who is working the business, we actually have a team GSR call the first Monday of every single month. This is a great call for you as a new coach to jump on to do yourself, but it's also a really great call for you to learn how to run a GSR call for your new people as you get started. And what you need to do next is join the team text system. So if you have not done this yet, I want you to grab your phone and I want you to text Dream Extreme to 833-755-3386. So do that right now. And what it's going to do is going to give you updates on important team trainings that we have. And then next, you're going to watch, review, and print your new coach materials. And I'm going to show you exactly where to get those and exactly how you can gain access to them, save them to your computer, print them out, put them in a binder, whatever works best for you. All right. So this is where you can find those documents that we had just talked about. You're going to go to dreamextreme.info/first30. And the password is capital D, capital E, 2020. So in here is everything that you need to grab to start your business. The GSR worksheet, that getting started right worksheet, that's going to help you set your goals, help your new people set goals. There is a launching your business document, the open house invite guide, which we're actually going to run through tonight together. So I'm going to answer any questions that you guys have about that. Your contact list tracker. I cannot talk tonight. So much for being a speech therapist, right? Jeez Louise. Okay, and then we're going to, the rhythm also is a document that's on there. So just go into your Google Drive. It's super simple. You can just click the arrow next to the title of the folder and click Add to Shortcut, and then you can actually save it to your own Google Drive. All right, so one of the biggest things and one of the reasons why we are coaching is so that way we can earn, right? We can create an income. We can help our families. We can help ourselves. We can help people and causes that we are passionate about. So how do we get paid? And what we're going to talk about is what are the high payoff activities, because that's where we want you guys to invest your time. We don't want to focus on things that are busy work. We want to help you guys get to where you want to go efficiently and effectively. So how do we earn money? Number one, we help sign up customers, people who want to get healthy and well. Number two, we help our customers get customers. And we call those people coaches. That's what you guys are, right? You decided that you're going to jump in. And sometimes the word coaching scares us because we're like, I'm brand new. I have no idea what I'm doing. But this is so unbelievably simple. And we're going to teach you how simple coaching actually is. And then the third thing that we do is we teach our team how to do the same exact thing that we do that helps us to be successful. Duplication. That's what this call is about. That's what this team is about. That's what our system is about. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is the rhythm of this business. So what is the rhythm? There's 4 concepts that we want everyone to know. Exposure is everything. So exposure means just showing people what we do, what we love, what we're passionate about. Number two is using third-party tools. So we're going to go into that a little bit on what is a third-party tool, knowing that you guys, we do not have to be experts in wellness, in fitness, in nutrition. That's not what this is. We are not the experts. We are guiding people towards the materials and the products and amazing programs that the experts have created for us. And we're going to use third-party tools to show people what those are. Number three is we're going to talk about sorting versus selling. Amateurs sell, professionals sort. So I don't want you to think about this as a business where you have to sell something to someone. We are truly going to use this rhythm to help figure out who's ready, who's excited, and we're going to sort through those people so that way you don't ever feel like you have to sell something to someone else. And number four, write this down. The fortune is in the follow-up. This is where the majority of your business, your success is going to come from. Following up with people. All right, so we're going to dive a little bit deeper. Exposure is everything. So exposure simply is sharing the information with someone else via one of those third-party tools. So our main job is to share what we love. Share the products that we love. If I just said, some of my favorites, Shakeology, Energize, Bevies, I love them. So I'm going to share about the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I love, and then share about the coaching opportunity because I believe so much in this opportunity because of what it's done for my family, what I've seen it do for my friends who are also coaches, for the people on my team. I feel an obligation to share this with other people because I know what it can do and how it can positively impact lives. So we're going to do all of this through a system that we like to call the car wash. So your job is simply to invite everyone with one of these third-party tools that we're going to talk about, and they're going to go through this car wash. And then they're going to decide whether or not they're interested and if they want more information. And one last thing, I just want to make sure you guys know, this is a numbers game business. So the more people that you share with, the more people who are going to jump on board with you. So just kind of keep that in mind, with how fast you want to grow this business, the more people you talk to about it, the more people that are going to jump on board. Okay. So number two, what are third-party tools? So third-party tools are anything that is not you. Anything that is sharing about what you love that comes from another source. That could be a transformation photo. That could be a video clip that talks about Shakeology. That could be we have these amazing clips. One's called the Total Solution Clip, and it talks about Beachbody on Demand, Shakeology, and the community aspect, utilizing bod groups and our support. So anything that is not you, but you giving people the information, that's a third-party tool. And this allows you to sort. So it allows you to present this information, this quick little link, this little picture, and for people to say, yes, I'm interested, give me more info, or no, not right now, it's not my time. So this is one of those things that I really want to emphasize and really push that, guys, you do not need to know it all to get started in this business. You don't need to know it all to be successful in this business. What you need to do is be excited, be passionate, and be just ready to share in an open and honest way. And that is what is going to help you get that success. All right, so sorting versus selling. We just talked about this. So we are not in the business of convincing people. That's not what this is. We are in the business of sharing what we love and then asking people if they want more information. And I want you guys to learn a lesson that took me way too long to learn. I am a people pleaser. I am someone that I always want to, I never want anyone to feel uncomfortable. And that held me back for a long time because I had this feeling of selling. And I wasn't doing this in a genuine way. So when I finally figured out, you know what, I'm just going to share what I love and then ask people if they want to do it with me, That is where the magic happened for me and for my business. And then we also need to know that some people will, some people won't, some people will later, and we cannot be emotionally attached to the outcome. And this is something that hung me up for a little while. And I want you guys to learn right now, just because someone says no, it doesn't mean never. It just means not right now. I have had so many people watch me throughout a couple months, a couple years, and all of a sudden something just clicks and the timing is right for them and they decide they're ready. This is not about me. This is not about my journey. It's about them. So if someone says not right now, I want you to know and to realize this has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the timing for them. And when they're ready, they will join. And just remember that sorting starts with sharing that third-party tool and finding the people that are interested and are ready right now. Oh, you know what? Everybody could mute themselves. I can't find who is unmuted. There's a little mute button for everybody. So just double check that you got a little microphone a little cross over your microphone. All right, going forward, let's see. All right, so remember, I had you guys write this down. The fortune is in the follow-up. So this is where the majority of your business is going to come from. To be 100% honest with you, very few people are going to say yes the first time that you invite them to join us. It is human nature to not say yes to something the first time someone invites you, right? We want to think about it. We want to process it. Sometimes it takes us off guard, especially when we're talking about health and wellness. If someone offers for me to buy a shirt, I will snap my fingers and I will go and I will buy that shirt. But if someone says something about wellness or investing time in me, all of a sudden, there's something that switches in our brain that we need to do more research. We need to think about it. And I don't know why. Why do we have to put so much thought into taking care of ourselves? Because we're taking care of everybody else. And it's something that I just want everyone to be aware of. Do not get offended if someone says, not yet. When we follow up with people, when we answer their questions, when we reconnect with them, that is when they're going to decide to jump in with us. So this truly is a 3 to 5 step process for someone to decide if they're ready to join. And I want you guys to know, if you follow up, that's professional. That is the professional thing to do. So make sure you're following up. And the other thing to kind of go along with that, if you don't follow up, someone's going to swoop in and finish what you started. Someone is going to send them a message maybe a month or two later saying, hey, I'm doing this Beachbody thing. Do you want to join me? And they're going to think, oh yeah, I know somebody that did that. And that actually looked pretty cool. Sure, I do want to jump in. So make sure you follow up, make sure you're sincere, make sure you're genuine, so that way the people that you invest your time in join with you. And truly, many, many, many will join months or even years later. I kid you not. I have been doing this for 5 years, and I recently had a friend of mine, someone who is such a good friend, send me a message and was like, all right, I'm ready to join you. And I was just like, where did this come from? But awesome, let's do it. So just keep doing what you love and sharing and following up. All right, guys. So are you ready to launch your business? This is going to be the grand opening. So just like you were opening a studio, a yoga studio or a restaurant, you want to make sure to promote, to let people know what you are doing. And Christina Sellens, one of our uplines, the head of the UCC, actually explained it so brilliantly once, that if you were opening up a gluten-free restaurant, you would not only invite people to the grand opening who appreciated gluten-free food, who needed gluten-free, you would invite everybody you know, right? Because it's your business, because you invested in it, because maybe that friend who's not gluten-free has a friend that is. So you need to just remember that this is not a business where we're going to prejudge. We're not going to decide for somebody if they are interested or not. We're just going to present the opportunity and let them decide for themselves. And maybe they know someone who might be interested, even if they're not. So what do we have for this grand opening for our business? We have something that is called the Beachbody Open House. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. It is a wonderful third-party tool. And it is like the Beachbody buffet. It's wonderful. We talk about Beachbody on Demand, what Shakeology is, the different products that we have. There's testimonies. There so much wonderful information that you do not need to know it all. You just point people towards this amazing webinar that we have on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So what I want everybody to do is I want you, if you have not yet, to grab your phone, and I want you to go to www.dreamextreme.info/open house. This brings you to the landing page for our open house. So this is the website that you're going to send everybody. It then allows you to connect to our Facebook group. You never want to just invite someone to the Facebook group. You want to make sure that you utilize this landing page. This landing page, guys, is a third-party tool on its own. When you open that up, wait until you see the transformation stories, the pictures, the before and afters, the information about our team. It is such an amazing resource, and you want to make sure that people hit that page. So you're letting people know that they can join us on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our live presentation. All right, so we are going to do some work together. And now remember, this is where you guys are going to earn some prizes. So grab your pen and paper. We're going to do this really quick. I'm actually going to set an alarm for 2 minutes. And what we are going to do is we are going to build our contact list together. And the contact list is in that page, that Google Drive that I had talked to you guys about. So there is a page that you can actually print out and write these down. Right now, if you don't have that, use pen and paper. So what we're going to do is we are going to think about who do we want to expose to our business. And this does not need to be someone that we think would need workouts, need nutritional supports. This is anybody that we love. Who is your biggest supporter? Write them down. Is it your mom? Is it your husband? Is it your sister? Is it your cousin? Is it your wife? Who is your biggest supporter? And who has already expressed interest in what you're doing? Who has said, oh my gosh, it's January, I need to get jump started on some health and wellness goals. I have maybe they have weight loss goals. Maybe they have nutrition goals. Who overdid it on the cookies and drinks, through the holidays? Write those people down. Who has mentioned that they need support? Who could you ask a favor of? Who is someone that would do anything for you? My grandma. My grandma actually drinks Energize. She drinks go-go juice, and I absolutely love it. So do not ever cancel anybody out and think that someone might not be interested. Let's see. So who else? Who was in your wedding? Who are your cousins? Who are people that you work with? Who are people that you go to church with? Who are people that you see on a day-to-day basis, maybe at your kid's daycare, maybe at your kid's school? Write all of those people down. And then I want you to think about who are some of your neighbors. Who are people that you see maybe at the doctor's office, maybe at the dentist? Who are people that you connect with regularly that you enjoy talking to, that are kind, that are fun, that are just full of passion, full of life? Write those people down. And I want you to know that 1 or 2 out of 10 people are going to be ready right now. Oh, all right. 2 minutes are up. Okay. Stop. All right. So moving forward, I actually want you guys right now to drop in the chat, how many people did you write down? All right, this is that contact list tracker that I had mentioned to you guys. So this is in the Google Drive. So if you pop into the Google Drive, this is what you're looking at, and it's so awesome. You can write down their name, their contact info, if you contacted them on text or Facebook or Instagram, and then you get to do those little check marks that we all love so much. I invited them, I gave them a reminder, we engaged, follow up, and then any notes that you guys have. All right, guys, so we are now going to talk about how do we actually invite these people to what we're doing. This is what's so simple is that there is no reinventing the wheel. We have these amazing little ideas, these little scripts that you can tweak, make your own words, but it's something that you can go off of. So if someone is typing this out, I would love and appreciate it if you throw it in the chat in case anybody wants to copy and paste it and stick it in a note on their phone. That is what I do with these. I put them in a note in my phone so that way I don't have to rewrite them over and over. So we'd say something like, hey, Ashley, how are you doing? I wanted to reach out because I just launched this new partnership with Beachbody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I love the workouts. I love that I can do it from home. They're so effective. I get results. And one of my first assignments is to share a free virtual open house with my top 10 friends. Would you be one of my top 10 and come watch with me? That's it. Once they say yes, or they say, when is it? We say, great, I'll text you the link with all of the info. And then you're going to copy and paste this little line right here. The live stream will be Wednesday night. You can access it here. And then we'll be doing a fitness and nutrition giveaway during the event. I'm so excited. I'll send you a quick reminder before it starts. Typically, guys, I don't say the exact time that it's going to start. I just let them know that information. And then the next day, I follow up. And I remind them about it and I tell them when it is. Because typically when we let somebody know the time right away, they think of a reason why they can't do it, right? Something comes to our mind. We think about dinner, we think about bedtime, we think about X, Y, Z. So just letting people know generally, what it is and how excited we are, we have way more success with people saying, yeah, you know what? I'm going to jump in and do this with you. So the morning of the open house, we're going to say, hey, Ashley, I just wanted to check in to remind you about tonight's open house. It's going to live stream inside the event at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Remember to jump on live so you can qualify for the giveaways. I'm really looking forward to getting your feedback. And if they have not responded that they're going to the event yet, if they're not actually in the group, just remind them, send them the link again, or, let them know that, hey, make sure that you plug in there so that way you can see the notifications. All right, guys, so we are actually going to do our invites. So the people that you just wrote down from your contact list, we're going to invite them. We're not going to think a lot about this. We are going to copy and paste that little script that we wrote down, and we are going to send to all of the people that we love, that bring us joy, that we want to share what we're doing. So I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. And I want you guys to invite as many people off of that list as you can. Ready? Go. And remember, this is for some prizes. So make sure that you send out as many invites as you can to open your business. All right, let's see. Okay, guys, 30 seconds left. So make sure you are sending out those invites. Don't overthink it. This is one of those things when I go to send invites, I like to have a little go-go juice. So I got a little pep in my step. I like to put on some fun music that makes me happy. And I just get myself into a good mood and a good vibe. And I just send messages to people who I love, people that I enjoy, people that are maybe following my stories or my posts. And they can feel the positive energy that we have when we're in a good mood. There's something about it. I truly believe it, that when we are happy and excited, even if it's through a text or a voice text, people can feel there's a different type of energy and people want to be a part of that positive energy. All right, guys, drop the number of invites that you just did in the chat. Okay, step 3. On Wednesday night, you are going to watch the open house with them. You're going to join them and you're going to engage because this is one of the biggest parts. When you share this amazing opportunity with someone else, they want to hear your excitement. They connected with you and they want to know why you love this. So while we're watching this open house that's only 30 minutes long, you're going to just comment in the comments. And anytime that you see them comment, you're going to love up on that comment and you're going to answer their questions. And make sure that you tag them once the live starts, tag them in the welcome post so that way they get that extra little reminder, and just have fun with it. And then remember what I said, the most important part of this process is the follow-up. So after they joined you, after you both were on this open house, you were excited, you were both talking and commenting about the things that just made you excited and passionate and that you want more information on, when it's over, you're going to send them a message and you're going to say, thank you for your time. Thank you for jumping on with me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to hear, what did you like best? And remember, this is not about what you or I like best. This is about what they liked best. So listen to their answer, agree with their opinion on what they liked best, and then validate it. So if they said, oh my gosh, I love the idea of this community, that's what you focus on. Oh my gosh, girl, yes, I do too. That's one of the reasons why I love this so much, is because it's this extra accountability that it gives me for me. I would so easily give up on myself, but if I know that someone else is doing it with me, it keeps me going. So give them some sort of little testimonial in your own words. And just in case if they weren't able to pop on, no big deal. Send them a message and say, hey, no worries. I know how busy life gets. If I send you the replay, can you watch it today or tonight and I'll follow up with you tomorrow? I'd love your feedback and it would mean a lot to me. All right, guys. So that is it. That's the gist of it. That is what we do to grow and to open our business and then to grow it. So what I want you guys to do next, you're going to connect with your coach. You're going to let them know that you watched this training, and then you are going to invite your people to the open house. So you're going to invite your list. Hopefully it's at least 10 to 15 people, and you're going to use all 4 of those steps that we just went through. And the other thing that I want you guys to make sure you do, one of the most important things and the things that I love most about this community is we're not just focused on workouts. It's not just about physical wellness. This is about mental wellness, emotional wellness, total body wellness. Personal development, mindset growth is huge. And we should always be growing that part of our wellness too. So I want you guys to pop in to that Google Drive that we had talked about. And in there is an audio clip by Jim Rohn. And it is so amazing for helping you to get in the right mindset to jumpstart your business. And it's also really great to read or listen to an audiobook or personal development book, something that you struggle with. I'm someone that battles anxiety and perfectionism. So that's something that I really try to focus on combating, making sure that my pessimistic mindset doesn't take over. I try to flood myself with positivity. So find a book that sparks joy and helps you grow. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, I want you to put them in the chat. I am going to stop my screen share here so I can see the chat. All right, where is it? Awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys are on fire. 54 messages. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to run through here real quick. I'm going to figure out who is our winners. Let me see, and make sure that you throw any questions that you have in there. Awesome. So many new people that jumped on. People already have discount coaches. Love it. Coach of 7 years. Let's see. So many comments. I love it. All right, connects. 10, 6, 6, 10, 30. Holy moly. Maria, awesome. Amy, Gina, 48. Holy moly. All right, Gina, I have a feeling that you are going to win our Connect prize here. So Gina, I want you to send me a message with your address, please. That was amazing. And then let's see, need help with scripts. Okay, so invites, let's see. 6, 3, 2, 5. Awesome. And Whitney, you won our invite prize. So Whitney, so if you could also send me a personal message with your address, I will send those things your way. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys ever have any questions, please feel free to dive into this group. Never hesitate to ask. I cannot wait to see you all on the open house on Wednesday. They are just amazing, full of fire. I love them. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll talk to y'all soon.